Hey, it's Kelly G, your Radiance Coach. So let's talk about happiness versus meaning in our lives. When we are in the pursuit of happiness, we actually become unhappy. Our subconscious mind says, well, if we're trying to be happy, we must not be happy now. So this pursuit of happiness actually makes us unhappy. So what do? We work to create meaning in our lives. There are 4 pillars of meaning taught in the book, The Power of Meaning by Emily Esfahani Smith. Great book, highly recommend it. Here are the 4 pillars. Number 1 is belonging. We all have the desire to belong. We all have the need to belong. We're social creatures. We do better, we thrive, we're healthier when we are in connection with other people. So belonging comes when we present ourselves as who we truly are, and other people accept us for who we truly are. Belonging also comes when we accept other people for who they truly are. So it goes both ways. Compassion is at the heart of the practice of working toward belonging. Pillar number 2 is purpose. This is when we contribute to the world with our gifts. This is when we offer our value and the ways that we can help the world be a better place that only we can. So this is when we lean into our talents and our gifts and we share them with the world. And that gives us a greater sense of purpose in our lives. Pillar number 3 is storytelling. To create meaning and to understand our world, our mind constructs stories. We learn from stories, we connect to others through stories, we process our events and our experiences, and it helps us to understand our life and the world around us. However, we also construct stories that sometimes don't add to meaning. They don't bring us fulfillment, they don't help us feel better. And they actually, our mind can sometimes twist these stories to make things mean something rather than seeing the enriched, meaningful experience. So we got to check in with the stories that we're telling ourselves. And once we do that, we can experience more meaning. The last of the 4 pillars is transcendence. And this means we're finding a connection to something larger than ourselves. So that connection can be to humankind. That connection can be to our higher power. That connection can be to energy, to the universe. But when we experience moments of feeling like we are connected to something larger than ourselves, those moments transcend the normal. We're able to, our consciousness is able to rise above the day-to-day worries, and we feel like, at least for a moment, everything is okay. So transcendence brings more meaning to our lives as well. So see what you can do. Lean into these 4 pillars. See how you can create more meaning in your life, and watch for how your mind might argue with you and how it might make it harder. Sometimes our thinking patterns are just habits. Sometimes our thinking patterns are influenced by outside sources. So remember, you don't have to believe everything you think. You can question your thoughts. Reach out. Let me know how it's going.